Thank you so much. It's lovely to be here. I do have to say, a couple of years ago, my husband received his first AARP letter in the mail, and he was a little horrified. He had turned 50. So anyway, I'm so thankful to be here speaking with all of you. And thank you so much for coming out to Olympia. I don't think people realize how crucial it is for elected officials to hear from people. And so I really do thank you for taking time out of your schedule to make this effort to be here. And as mentioned, my name's Manka Dhingra, and I just got elected in November from the 45th Legislative District. So one of the bills that I know you were interested in that I sponsored was actually taking a look at the senior citizen exemption. Right now, it just has a flat $40,000. And for many people who live in districts like mine, that really is not based in reality, because the cost of living in the entire state of Washington is not the same. So what this bill does is that it accounts for regional differences and says that let's make sure that the exemption is based on the median household income of the area in which the people live. In those areas where people still can apply for the exemption for $40,000, that doesn't go away. It stays the same. It just says, let's just make sure we are looking at things based in reality. So it passed the Senate with bipartisan support. It's in the House, and I'm really optimistic that it'll pass the House as well. I think it is really crucial to make sure that our seniors are able to stay in the homes that they have lived in for years. A friend of mine had bought her house in Redmond, I want to say about 40, 50 years ago. And there are now all these multi-million-dollar homes that have popped up all around her property. And she hasn't really made changes to her home. And so her property taxes have increased so much that she's scared that she can't live in this district anymore. And this is where she had her kids, that's where they grew up, that's where her churches, her doctors are. And we have to make sure we are ensuring people can stay in the homes and in the communities that there are. So please know that is a big priority for me, especially as housing gets more and more expensive. We have to make sure we are taking care of our elderly. And frankly, we're all living longer. I have a grandmother who is still 94. She Skypes, she's with it. My other grandmother, unfortunately, passed away a few months ago, and she was 93. So women, especially in my family, live for a long time. And I know my husband and I do worry about that because we have to make sure we can afford to live as we get older. So some of the other things we've done this legislative session is actually provide those individuals who've been on the retirement system under PEERS 1 a cost of living adjustment, which is really great. We also made sure that hearing aids were part of the Medicaid benefits package. So these are issues we are looking at and will continue to look at. So thank you all so much. I really appreciate you guys coming down. Thank you.